The weekend is almost over, but I tell you one thing that's not over: the burial of professional wrestling in 2025 from Fog Wrestling. Welcome back to the channel. It's your favourite series. Well, it might not be your favourite series, but you know what? Bashing current wrestling and slapping 10 reasons to it's always pretty popular in my book. So this is 10 reasons why Tonga sucks. You may be like, who the hell's Tonga? Well, Tonga is Hikilu, or whatever you call him. You know the guy that helped Solo Sikoa at Night of Champions? That guy, that absolute jabroni. So let's dive into reason number one, the name, right? I'll be fair here, folks. Maybe this is low-hanging fruit, but I don't care if this guy stuck with the name Hikileru or, you know, had this Tommy McMongo fucking name, right? Because Tonga, what is this? What Tongas, the Mongos, the Sakoas, I mean, honestly, at least Usos sounds good. Rikishi Fatu, I mean, it sounded good. The Rock, Roman Reigns. What is it? Like, what the fuck? Why is every name after the? What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? It's getting beyond a joke now, man. It's honestly like pissing me off how shite these names can be. It's like what? Seriously though, like guys, I'm looking you dead in the eye here, even though you can't see me. What WWE, man? Sort the fucking names out. This is disgustingly bad. There's honestly no. I mean, I don't know what's worse, this name or someone on Twitter calling Tanga Loa one of the biggest draws in wrestling. Well, probably that. The letter, pal. Reason number two is debut suck cotton, pal. I mean, what a fucking tragic Night of Champions match. Just Samoan jobber after Samoan jobber after Samoan jobber. Right now, I've actually not got this reason on the list, but he's a dime a dozen. He's an absolute dime a dozen. Like honestly, man, it's like there's about 20 of them in WWE alone, and more waiting in the wings, and not the West Wings. No, 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 no. I mean, it's just crap. That the entire pay per view was predictable, yeah. And I think I did the can't remember when I was talking about this pay per view, but I didn't actually know the results of this match. But it's like 5 of the 6 matches were completely predictable. But if we're being honest, for this new Bloodline feud to continue on, it probably had the result in a screwy finish with Solo Sikoa winning, but getting people back on his side, and that's pretty much what it was. Reason number 3, he's 34-year-old now. 34-year-old. I'm sick of saying it, but you look at back in the day. If you were 34, folks, if you were 34, you were pretty old, buddy. All right, you were pretty old. But if you were 30-fold and at your prime and at your peak, that's more than acceptable. I mean, honestly, right? Taker, Michaels, Austin, they're all about 60 now, right? Run about 60, give or take. You take 25 years off to the year 2000, that puts him at 35, right? So let's call him 35. I mean, other guys, I mean, Goldberg, etc., all a lot younger than that. Well, I say a lot younger, but they're younger, right? But Michaels by 2000 is done, right? The back injury, drugs, whatever. I'm finding God, I'm finding Jesus, baby. Austin, obviously in 2000, he's got neck surgery, comes back at Unforgiven. Taker, obviously, comes back as the American Badass. All of those 3 guys had Hall of Fame runs before then. Their place in wrestling history was edged in stone. This guy's 30 fucking 4, man, and amounted to hee-haw. The Rock fucked off to Hollywood at like the age of 30. Trish and Lita were done at 30. Called it a day. And this guy at 34 is walking in the doors. Absolute shite. And I hear you asking, what's he been doing for all of his life? Well, let me tell you something, pal. Reason number 4, he's spent 9 years in New Japan. So, he debuted as a professional wrestler back in 2016. I am sorry, well, I'm not sorry, but this is the reality. If you're spending 9 years in New Japan, you're amounting to hee-haw. Honestly, who spends 9 years in New Japan and amounts to anything? Nobody. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. See, Japan, It's like a side quest. It's not the main event, right? Why fuck is it the main event? You know it's where like, oh, but Hogan worked in Japan, Brock Lesnar worked in Japan, Kurt Angle worked in Japan. Yeah, all after they'd done stuff big, right? they they weren't working in Japan at the peak of their fucking powers. Put it that way, guys. Reason number 5, he was an absolute jobber in AEW. Made a couple of appearances, wrestled a match on AEW Dark. Need I say any more, folks? He wrestled a match on AEW Dark, brother. That's when you know you're ranked rotten. Alright? Reason number 6, it was even worse in TNA. This guy was a part of jobber tag team matches. I think he made some grand return at TNA Emergence or something, and then he like lost a 12-man tag team match. So this guy's been getting jobbed out in AEW and TNA, and it's not like, well, he's getting jobbed out in the main event scene. No, he's literally like having matches on Dark, folks. An explosion when you cross the line and in this world of mine, TNA. Reason number 7. He's been in WWE a year. They signed him in July. As I record this, it's the 29th of June. It's pretty much July, so let's just call a spade, Marrow, and call it a year. He's been in the WWE a year at the age of 33, into his 34, and what? I mean, like, that don't sound like a fucking mess. How's the guy? The guy's been in the Performance Center, right, for a year, and he's been wrestling for a decade. What did he do the previous decade? Just crap. Reason number 8, he's botchy, just like the rest of the Tongas and the McMongos and all those guys. He's botchy, pal. He's crap. Reason number 9. Now, this is fucking tragic, but reason number 9. In 2022, he ranked 350th out of 500 wrestlers in the PWI list submitted by Dave Meltzer. And I scrolled through his Wikipedia. I was like, right, let's fry our one wee reason on here. We fun reason. I'm sorry, folks. See in the 2020s, I don't care what year. See if you're ranking 350th out of 500 wrestlers on Dave Meltzer. Well, another Dave Meltzer's matters, by the way, but this is a guy who puts wrestlers above the sports entertainers and the stars. So if this guy is getting 350th out of 500, when you know for a fucking fact that Dave Meltzer puts bums at the top of it, how fucking bad do you need to be low down this list? That's what I have to ask you. And then final reason, it just furthers more Bloodline stuff, pal. It does, and that's the tragic thing about it. This shows no sign of ending. The Bloodline, since Roman Reigns teamed up with Paul Heyman, once we hit SummerSlam time, has literally been going 5 years. 5 years. And it shows no sign of ending, guys. And honestly, man, it needs to end. It needs to end. Will it end? I'm not convinced, but Jesus Christ, that is it. That's 10 reasons why Tonga sucks. The guy's an absolute jobber. I could have did 100 reasons why, but I don't want to waste too much of my Sunday evening. Hope you can understand that.